Terence Crawford, WBO, the current WBO welterweight champion. He has put himself, well, his team, whoever they have him in a rock and a hard spot because his options and avenues is closing on him. You know, Manny Pacquiao is there's not many options for Bud right now, at least. You got Manny Pacquiao, the WBA champion. He's not fighting Bud. He's over there hugging on to that belt. He needs to vacate, which I'll discuss later in another video. That fight's never gonna happen. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened way long ago when he was with Top Rank and Bob Arum, and he was making all these excuses for Manny, and so that fight never happened. Then you got Errol Spence, which is the fight that most of us, if not all of us, want to see, which is a unification fight. That fight is not, they're going back and forth between money, 60, 40, 70, 30. I'm like, Bud, bro, why not just take the fucking 40, man? Why not shit 30? You dudes ain't hurting for no money, man. Why 50-50 how? That ain't a 50-50 fight, man, as far as money goes. Like, for what? No, that's not. Where does Bud feel like he deserves 50-50 in that fight, man? I don't know. But I touched on that, too, in, I think a video about a month ago. Go check it out. But anyway, that fight is on the shelf for right now. And I said I think that fight was going to happen probably the end of 21, going into 22. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess, right? But that leaves Shawn Porter is mandatory. And they were also talking about him fighting Shawn Porter, and Porter turned down the $1 million that they offered him. I'll get into that in another video, too. But the options for Terence Crawford, I mean, he don't have many choices right now, man. I mean, if he doesn't fight Shawn Porter, likely he will get stripped. So then you got what? Under Porter, you got Virgil Ortiz, Mikey Garcia. Those are the top three in the WBO rankings. So, I mean, what does he do, man? What does Bud do? What does Bud do? What does he do? Where does he go from here if he doesn't fight? I mean, the real listen. It looks like he's gonna be forced to fight, or something's gonna have to happen. I'm not sure how all this is gonna transpire, but Shawn Porter is the only option for him, and I said I think he should fight Shawn Porter, man. That's a good look for him on his resume, but I mean he has to fight him first. So now the money thing is gonna cause a issue with this, but at the same time he's the man though. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out and transpires, man. But Terence Crawford's options in this division is really running thin. It's running thin. Um, I think he just go ahead and fight his mandatory, man. And then once he does that, other doors will open up for him. And if he did, let's say he did fight Shawn Porter, who you think next? Who you think he would end up fighting after Porter? Shit. If he wins and he beats Porter, man, it looks like maybe he'd probably be fighting Virgil Ortiz. Would probably be next in line. Porter will get bumped down, so it'd probably end up somewhere between Mikey Garcia and Virgil Ortiz or somebody like that. Um, or it might be a fucking another light touch. Who knows, man? But we'll see how it turns out. Let me know what you think. What happens? What do you think? What's your opinion on what happens if Terence Crawford doesn't fight Shawn Porter? What's his options besides if he gets stripped, if he chooses not to? Let me know what y'all think. Like and subscribe, man. Get at y'all later.